Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Charles Young, also known as Open Thoughts. Hey, follow me on openthoughts.com. That's openthots.com. Hey, so there's something I would like to talk about that I think it's getting a lot of coverage, and it's very interesting to me. It has to do with all the things that's going on with the Ferguson and the situation with Eric Gardner and blacks in general and Mike Brown, all these things that are occurring right now. One of the things I'm thinking about is a lot of people are coming out with the "I Can't Breathe" T-shirts, and I think that's a great thing. I think it's one of the best things we have seen as entertainers and athletes all together making their statements and opinions known about how they feel about the situation, and that's great. That's what we've been looking for a long time. But here on the other side, we have this media shit with Bill Oreilly. One of my things with Bill Oreilly is I don't believe Bill Oreilly should be talking about any black subject or situation. Every time I hear something from Bill Oreilly, he always is something against black people. Well, it's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. In America, things are learned, which means we had to learn it from you motherfuckers first, because obviously you have enslaved us mentally for over 500 years. It's not, 400 years slavery was stopped. No, it's happening and continuing. It's still occurring. And they act like we're the ones with the problem. Well, it's not us with the problem. It's you motherfuckers with your perspective. I don't think that white people should be putting their opinions out on black people's situations. If they don't feel that they can support and give us something that is actually good and not condemning us. Let's be honest. In a relationship, would you allow somebody else to talk bad about your relationship and have all their opinions and say, well, you need to do this, you need to leave her, you need to blah, 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 blah. No, you wouldn't want somebody to tell you about what you need to do with your personal life and your situations that's going on. So what the fuck do you think we need Bill Oreilly out of anybody to tell us about how it is to be black, how it is, what we need to do, and we're the cause of all these issues? Motherfucker, where the fuck are you getting your information? You are reading from a goddamn teleprompter. Somebody is prompting you and telling you what to do. Now, if you want to be somebody's puppet, that's perfectly fine. And if he actually had some real things to say that actually helped, instead of criticizing black America as it's all you guys' fault, we giving you a chance, now it's your fault. Okay, well, shut the fuck up then. Stop talking about us. If you feel that it's our fault, stop talking about us. But I'm tired of hearing Bill Oreilly and everybody else come out, and then Geraldo says we need to be good to be good fathers to your kids. What the fuck does that mean? You're a part of the fucking problem as well. We don't need you to come up, well, this is what you guys need to do. No. You want to offer a real solution? How about you put inside the schools more education of our black history? Why don't you do something that has to do something about uplifting us kids from the ground up? How about you start teaching white kids as black history? Because guess what? These are white kids killing black kids. And the reason why I call them kids is because you got immature police officers pulling their weapon out on immature African American kids based upon a disagreement. That's what it is. So two immaturities coming together colliding. Only one has got a little paper badge on, and the other one has no clue of who himself is. So is that our fault? No, because guess what? We didn't strip us away from motherfucker. Y'all stripped it away from us. So therefore, in this situation, Bill Oreilly is not the person any of y'all should talk to. And my issue is, why does all these people who are so in tune into these situations trying to come on a show and prove Bill Oreilly wrong? You're not going to do it, because Bill Oreilly will over talk your ass and make you seem like you're retarded and ask you questions that are that don't make any sense, that don't come with a yes or no answer, but he wants a yes or no answer. And if you're stupid to think that you're going to do that on his fucking show, nigga, please stop going on his show. Bring him to your court where you can do all the damage to him. Come on, man. You can't You can't go to Bill O'Reilly's fucking house and think that you expect that your point is going to get across and you're going to be strong enough to say, I'm going to out-talk Bill O'Reilly and I'm going to take up all the time and tell him why I'm right, and he's going to actually agree on something that has to do about anything that has to do about us being successful, and him just saying you're right. Because he won't do that. That's not what he gets paid for. That's why he reads off a teleprompter. Okay? So, my issue is I can't keep seeing black people get on the Bill O'Reilly show and try to prove anything to Bill O'Reilly. Because Bill O'Reilly don't give a shit. He don't give a shit because he's paid not to give a shit. I'm pretty sure that's what he had to try to figure out on his job description. That's what was on there. He doesn't give a shit. And neither does anybody else giving advice about these situations, about black people and what they need to do, if it's not going to be beneficial. Yes, some of you people have came into the knowledge. Honestly, let's keep it real. Race is not really about race. But in certain situations, it is about race. It's not. Overall, the whole perspective of life has nothing to do about race, color, name, creed, nothing. Perspective. But we live in America. We live in America. Race starts there. There's some pockets. There's some type of thing. Oh, you're not a Democrat, you're a Republican. Oh, you're not a Crip, you're a Blood. Oh, you don't live on this street, you live on that street. Oh, you're not for gays. Oh, you're pro-gay. Oh, you're not for abortions. Oh, you're pro-abortion. So you say it's not about race. But we live in a place where everything is classified in some type of particular thing so people can war against each other. Hell, you got motherfuckers fighting over football. Not for their kids. Just being a fan of other men. You have men fighting against men over other men that they don't even know, and will probably some of us will never fucking meet. So when we bring up this, it's not about race. First, we have to look at the fact that where are we at? Like that's like being a Crip inside of an area that is predominantly rival territory between two gang members and telling them it's not about Crips or Bloods. Do you think they're gonna believe you? You're staying in a territory where people have died in this circle. And you're going to say, oh, it's not about this. It's not about this. And they're supposed to believe you. That's what America's like. It's not about race. But we live in a place where everything is about race, creed, classifications, certifications, and manipulation of the mind. So therefore, it's going to be about race until we start realizing, or until the laws and the justice systems start creating something that says, let's stop this bullshit now. But we're still trying to fight against laws that it is against black people, and everybody just acts like that America does not exist, when we still have people who lived today in that society where Jim Crow and all the segregation and all these manipulations have still occurred. We still got grandparents that's like 85, 95 years old who had to go through that shit. And we're trying to act like just because we can get a new iPhone 6, 7, and 8 and you can put black people on commercials, that it's all changed. We don't have to think about that. Let's get that to the side. Hell no. Honestly, I'm going to keep it fucking honest. America will be finally in a great position of saying it's not about race when they stop giving Native Americans money to drink and get them some motherfucking jobs. Let's see when that's going to happen. Or, even better, when they're going to give black people reparations. That's the truth. So, honestly, please stop going on Bill O'Reilly. You niggas is something else. Stop going on Bill O'Reilly's show trying to prove Bill O'Reilly that Bill O'Reilly is wrong on his fucking playing field. Because it's not going to work. And Bill O'Reilly, stop trying to give white advice. I don't need your white advice or to my black people. We don't need none of you niggas. We don't need none of you. Cause Bill Riley, you a nigga. Cause your perspective is on some nigga shit. Cause when a nigga feel like he right, even when he know he wrong. He can be wrong. Everybody around him tell him wrong. His kid can tell him he wrong. But that nigga know he right. So that nigga, shut up. So I thank y'all. Follow me on openthoughts.com. That's open THOTS. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Blogger, Pinterest. I got them all, folks. So hey, you have a good one. If you care, I don't care if you care anymore, but if you care, share the video. Cause somebody got to say something about this shit. All right, peace.